Hey, it's Coach Rick, the CEO, Chief Encouraging Officer. Man, listen, I'm coming to you today. Man, it's Wednesday. It's hot outside. I actually had to go inside the gym to work out today because my allergies was acting crazy. Listen, man, I gotta share this with you today because this joint really fired me up and I'm excited. Joshua 5, chapter 5, verse 1. Okay. Um, the people, right? Joshua's leading the people, and they have to get circumcised again. Okay, they have to get circumcised again. The original group who got circumcised, a lot of men had died along the way. So God told Joshua to go back and circumcise another time. Okay, so Joshua went and he circumcised the males again. Okay, he went to circumcise the males again. And the Bible say that God has taken away their reproach because of the circumcision. What I'm here to tell you is this. There's some things that God still need to cut away from your life. Yes, you gave your life and you got saved, and yeah, okay, you don't smoke no more and you don't drink no more, or whatever the case is, and that's cool. But I'm telling you that there's some things that God still needs to cut away from your life. He needs to do another circumcision, okay? Because somewhere along the line, your heart got built up again, whether you were wrapped up in fornication or pornography, it does not matter. God needs to cut it away again. You need to have another circumcision, okay? Now, this is before they're going over into Jericho. They're trying to get everything that God has called them, you know what I'm saying, to have. So the next thing that happens, the Bible say that God has taken away the reproach, you know what I'm saying, on Egypt. Basically, he's saying, listen, the art that I had against you, because that circumcision, the second circumcision went down, I'm going to pull that off. All right, cool. So the next move that happens is you got to understand that Joshua is kind of like a man of war. Okay, Joshua's used to fighting. He's used to battles. Okay, so he rolls up, and the Bible said that there were a man standing there, and Joshua pulled out his sword and he said, "Are you for us or are you for our adversary?" Okay, and a lot of times, what took us to one level or one thing that we do, we always try to do the same thing. Joshua was a fighter. Okay, he came up on this situation ready to fight. Because that's what he is. He drew out the sword and said, "Are you for us or are you for our adversary?" And the Bible say that the man said, "Listen, I am the captain of the Lord's host." Like, I'm the captain of the host, my man. Like, do you understand? Like, I severely outrank you, basically, is what he's saying. And the Bible said that once he said that, Joshua laid down his sword and he got down on his knees and he started worshiping. What that let me know is that this next battle that you have, you got to stop doing the same thing that you've always done. Then he told him to remove his shoes. He told him to remove his shoes. Okay, God showed me that what the shoes represent is the path and the journey that you took to get here. And guess what? He's saying, listen, take them shoes off, because the way you're going to do this next great thing, it's not the way that you did stuff the last time. Take off your shoes. Okay? The shoes represents the past. The shoes represents the journey and the past and the things that happen. You know what I'm saying? That you know, the thing I think about is somebody used to say, "Hey man, don't you ever buy no girl a pair of shoes, because she'll walk out your life with them joints on," right? So what I'm saying is he made Joshua remove his shoes. Take off them sandals. For the place where you're standing right now was holy ground. And what I'm here to tell you is that the stuff that you're dealing with right now is holy ground. But you got to understand, you can't fight this the same way that you've been fighting this. God had to give Joshua a strategy. He had to give Joshua a strategy. Guess what? It's coming up. He told him right after that. He said, walk around Jericho. Walk around the walls. Y'all heard the story before. Walk around. And instead of coming through with the sword fighting, put the sword away. Walk around and shout on the seventh day. Blow the trumpets and the walls will come down. And he did that. He did exactly what God told him to do. God had to give him a strategy. Some of y'all need a strategy. Y'all keep trying to do the same stuff the same way that you've been doing over and over and over and over again. Guess what? This battle ain't like that. Some of y'all specialize in being aggressive. Some of y'all specialize in being violent. Some of y'all specialize in all this extra, the anger. Y'all specialize in that. God said, not this time, champ. Not this time. Take off your shoes, because where you standing is holy ground. God, this is firing me up today. Take off your shoes. Stop doing the same stuff that you did before. Guess what? I am going to give you a new strategy. Put your sword down. And the Bible said, after all of these things, and after the walls came down, and after they gave all of the gold and the silver, they donated that to the Lord and say, Lord, you are good and you are holy. After all these things, and God gave them Jericho, the Bible said that Joshua's fame went across the country. His fame went across the country, baby. Do what God tells you to do. Some people say, man, you know, I'm a fighter. Yeah, that's cool. But there's going to come a time where fighting is not going to work. The place where you stand is holy ground. Take off your shoes. It's Coach Rick, baby. It's the CEO. And listen, man, I'm just letting you know today, things are not going to always be the way that they've always been done. There's some things that's going to get done differently. Take off your shoes, because the place where you stand is holy ground. This battle is not going to get fought the way you've been fighting it before. God is going to give you a strategy. Coach Rick, CEO, I'm out.